What is up? We are back. It is Wednesday. We have a special guest coming on. So we are going to get right into it. So today we have our twisted shots again.
Yep.
And
Different flavors.
Yes, different flavors. So what do you have?
So it's strawberry daiquiri and a pina colada rum, vodka
Okay.
and cream. There you go.
So mine is a strawberry sundae. So we're kind of on the same tip today. So mine has strawberry vodka with artificial flavor. So what is in our drinks?
All right. So today we have a raspberry margarita, Jose Cuervo.
Well, we have lemonade.
I was about to say that.
Lemonade in it, mango nectar, and then sugar around the rim.
Bruce Willis spends time with his ex-wife, Demi Moore, during this pandemic. Now, Bruce Willis is currently married to another woman and has 2 other kids. So it's kind of like, questions like, why is he with his ex, Demi Moore, and his other kids? So what happened was, because there is a good reason, his current wife, their daughter, was in the park and she found a needle. Apparently she wasn't taught that when you see things like that, you don't touch it. She decides to poke herself with it. So now she ends up in the ER, and the wife decided to stay in LA. So that's hence why Bruce is with Demi.
Okay, so French Montana and Young Thug. They had a discussion, and French Montana told Young Thug, I feel like I have more hits than Kendrick Lamar. Frenchie, French.
Confused on that note.
French, come on. You just stay in your place.
Right.
We appreciate you for all the music you've given us, but you do not have more hits than Kendrick Lamar.
Like, Kendrick Lamar was on a whole movie, Black Panther.
So Gunna comes out and he posts on his story, prayers up for French.
All right, guys. So today is the big day, as we have been awaiting. Our special guest is Kyle Anthony. As you all know or may not know, he is the CEO of the Neighborhood Talk. So we're going to give him a call right now, and see what he's doing and figure out so we can talk about this main topic.
See what he...
And I kind of want to know what he thinks about the French Montana thing, too. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
You know?
I think he'd say Kendrick.
Right. Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
We're good. We're good. We are excited to talk to you today.
I'm excited to talk to y'all. Y'all got our drinks?
We do.
We took our shot.
We took
got
our
shot,
drink. We just feeling a little tipsy. All right.
Well, I need to get on y'all level.
Right.
Ain't nothing else to do while you staying home.
Right, pretty much.
Hey, yo, you ain't lying.
All right, so I briefly spoke to you before all this that we're going to be talking about Demi Lovato. But before we get into that, we just wrapped up talking about the French Montana and Kendrick Lamar feud. What is your thoughts on that?
Let's be honest. We got Kendrick Lamar and we got French Montana.
Right.
It's just like Frenchie. Sit down.
Thank you.
Like
Thank you. We do not have time for you. Like I told my brother, we appreciate all the music you've given us, French, but you don't have more hits than Kendrick.
At all.
Not a thing.
Exactly. And
not
it's
even
not
close.
like I'm going out to purchase a French Montana album. Like, I couldn't even tell y'all 5 songs off the top of my head that is just strictly French Montana with no features.
All right, so let's get right into Demi. So pretty much Demi Lovato has advice about dealing with mental health during this pandemic. She struggled with her own mental health issues. Back in 2015, she released that, she was dealing with bipolar disorder. And in 2018, she came out with that song Sober. And then in 2020, she came out with the song Anyone. So, I just think it's so super cool for her to reach out to, her fans and just people around the world to let them know, like, hey, I'm struggling too, but if you need help, this is what you can do,
Yep, through music also.
Right. So, like, Kyle, what about this, whole Demi, I'm gonna call it amazingness, quote unquote. Do you know, what do you know of Demi doing, like, for this whole, reaching out to everybody through Instagram?
Okay, so as most of y'all know, like, we're all at home quarantined, and a lot of people can't go to their doctors or their therapists to check in with them.
Right.
So with that being said, a lot of them are at home probably going crazy, bouncing off walls. And, you know, Demi's gone through some things. And a lot of people that look up to Demi probably, you know, have suffered through some type of depression and look to her as a means of, you know, finding themselves and getting out.
Right.
So I think it was, you know, great of her to use her platform to, you know, decide that she wanted to help launch something that can help give resources to these people while they're at home.
Yep.
So I'm here for it, and she's already raised $2 million.
$2 million? I didn't even read that.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Wow, that's
great.
amazing. And she just posted that, like, I believe yesterday. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know how it is in Hollywood. You know, they'll support them real quick and dish out the money.
Right. And I think Disney needs to, like, because as a 90s baby, seeing all the Disney actors and actresses, they all seem to have some sort of issue. So I'm like, Disney, what y'all doing over there?
Right. Well, you know,
What y'all got going on?
that's a different story.
Right.
All right, so Kyle, let the people know, like, you know, of course they know where to follow you. Like, pretty much, I guess you can. What kind of advice would you give to upcoming journalists or people that's trying to be in social media and start their own social blogs?
I would say it is. You know, I say this every time, but it's hard as hell.
Okay.
You know, like when I started working for like the Shade Room, I don't work there no more. But when I did, there wasn't a lot of blogs on Instagram. So my old boss, she kind of started it at the right time and was one of the first people. Now you get on Instagram, it's like everybody got a blog. Everybody wants to be a blogger, but everybody don't got the credentials to do it.
Right.
So I would just say try to find the avenue that works best for you. Like, for example, TikTok. I don't see anybody on TikTok doing celebrity news. So maybe somebody could try to figure out how to make that pop off. So just try to find something that somebody isn't doing or on a platform and just kind of just take advantage of it. Because like right now, I just got on this app called Gigo, which a lot of people haven't really heard of, but a lot of people have been telling me that they've been making like $10,000 a month on there. And I'm like, what?
What's it called?
I just got on there yesterday. So I'm going to go live on Friday and see what it's about. But I just think it's just staying in touch with, you know, what's up and coming and just jumping in, you know, rather sooner than later. Just like Instagram, don't make a blog on there because everybody already got one on there. So what you going to add?
Everything is on there.
You know?
Sounds good.